For years, one reading program quietly dominated the largest school system in the United States, and that was Lucy Calkins' units of study. Nearly half of New York City elementary schools were using it. Teachers were trained in it, classrooms were built around it, and many schools treated it as the gold standard for teaching reading. And then, almost overnight, things started to unravel. The program, the training, the research claims, even the people behind it. This isn't just a curriculum story, it's what happens when an entire education system realizes something isn't working and tries to change everything at once. I'm Rebecca, and I've worked with early readers for over 15 years. And what's happening right now with balanced literacy and Lucy Calkins' unit of study is one of the clearest examples of the gap between what schools were told works and what actually helps children learn to read. Because this isn't just about one curriculum. It's about what happens when evidence, pressure, and outcomes all collide. At its peak, Lucy Calkins' unit of study was used in roughly 48% of New York City elementary schools. Schools invested heavily in it. Teachers were trained in it. Entire classrooms were built around it. So this isn't a small shift. It's an entire system that's trying to turn. For decades, the Teachers College Reading and Writing Project helped spread this approach across North America. But in September of 2023, it was officially dissolved. And that was a major signal that things were changing. But the approach didn't disappear overnight. Shortly after, Lucy Calkins launched Mossflower. This was a new literacy company offering curriculum and teacher training. And that tells us something important. When systems change, ideas don't always disappear. They often evolve. And that's why this transition feels messy. In November of 2024, The Atlantic published a profile on Lucy Calkins that brought even more attention to this debate. During that interview, she compared the criticism she had received to September 11th. The backlash was immediate, and suddenly it wasn't just an education debate. It became about trust, credibility, and how these programs became so dominant in the first place. Then things escalated further. In December 2024, two Massachusetts parents filed a class action lawsuit. The lawsuit named Lucy Calkins, Irene Fontes, Gay Supinil, and the Teachers College Reading and Writing Project. The claim that these programs were marketed as research-backed when they allegedly were not. Around the same time, Heinemann reportedly saw a major drop in sales as districts moved away from their materials. Because when schools change direction, it impacts entire industries. And if your child's school has changed how they teach reading recently, maybe they're talking more about phonics, maybe leveled readers have disappeared, maybe you're hearing science of reading, let me know what you're seeing in the comments. It's easy to look at the curriculum, the backlash, and the lawsuits and publishers as all separate stories, but they're all connected by one thing. It's the gap between what people believe helped children to read and what actually helps children learn to read. For years, many classrooms relied on pictures, context clues, and guessing strategies. But reading breaks down when guessing replaces decoding. Children need strong phonemic awareness, clear phonics instruction, and opportunities to practice decoding words accurately. That's how reading becomes fluent. And when an entire system was built around something different, change gets messy. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. This isn't just controversy. It's an education system recalibrating in real time. And while that process feels messy, it may lead to better outcomes for children. Because once you see the gap clearly, it becomes much harder to ignore it. And if you want to understand what schools are shifting towards next, then watch my video on the science of reading. I'll see you there.